Hey, how's it going, YouTube? K's Garage here. I'm going to show you how to wire up, not necessarily install. I'm going to kind of guide you a little bit on how to install / wire this Oracle Lighting crosshair from Oracle Lighting for the Dodge Darts. These fit any model Dart. There's only 4 years that they were made, so then they were discontinued. So what you want to do is obviously, you want to buy one of these things, and then when you want to go to install it, if you can kind of see, I had to drill a hole. You can see through right there. I had to drill a hole. It's about the size of my thumbnail, and then in order to get the wire and everything through, it has to go through right there. So that's why I drilled the hole. And then there's a little metal prong kind of thing, you'll notice it, and then that's kind of what you have to get through there. Like right there, there's a little, it's like maybe 1/2 inch long, and it's solid flat, so it's kind of like that big. Well, anyway, so once you drill the hole, you're gonna want to wipe down the crosshair. I used purple power degreaser for the get all the dirt and bugs off, and then you want to clean it with isopropyl alcohol. And then after that, there's this adhesive 3M you got to peel off, and then you just stick it on there. Mine's on there. So how I ran the wire was I took this whole thing off. So you got all the clips, and then there's 2 bolts, not these ones, just this one and this one. So you take out those clips, this whole thing just comes right off. As you can see, it's not very on there. I ran the wire through there to there, and then right there ran the converter wiring right back through here. You can see it right down there, kind of right where those wires go to. There's a little box, maybe 3 or 4 inches big, not even. And then I ran the wires to the headlight. So I'm gonna power this with the headlights. How I tested it is I turned on my headlights. So turn your headlights on. And then if you have the factory HIDs, I'm not sure if you don't. If you don't have the HIDs, it's gonna be those 2 top wires. So the black, and then not the green one, but the other one. So and then all I did was I took the wires that come with, that are connected, goes through the converter box, and then back up. So I put them both in there, and then this won't blow a fuse or anything. I've tried it multiple times. I was gonna wire them to the running lights, but then that thing would be constantly on, and I don't need it on during the daylight, so you can't even really tell, but it's on. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see if I can block out the sun with the camera. You can kind of tell it's on versus when you come back. So it's gonna be kind of hard to tell when they're on, but all you have to do is just cover up a little area. I will get you guys a nighttime shot of this as I get off work at 10, so that'll be perfect for you guys. So if I didn't take so long and I had to charge my drill and everything, this is like a 1/2 hour install. This is super simple, and it totally changes the way of the look of the car. So let me get you a shot of it. And then, so all you want to do real quick, actually, you want to take these wires, and then I'm just going to splice into them with these quick splicers. So they're pretty simple. Let me just let me pause it and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so quick splice them in. Black goes to the solid black wire, as you can see, that's right there. And then the red wire goes to the blue wire, or the wire next to the ground. So the green's the brights, I'm assuming, and then the blue is just the standard power. So I'm not sure if I turn on the brights if it'll turn off. I doubt it, but you never know. So that's that. I'm gonna tape these up with some electrical tape, and then I will show you the after image. All right, so there's all the wires. God, focus. All right, there you go. There's all the wires reconnected. Then you can see the wires come back around and then go down into that little box. I ended up taking that off because the prongs were a little too thin for the wires. So it's like they're like 14 gauge and the wires were like 16 or 18. So the wires were too small. So I just ended up cutting into the wires and splicing them in, and then it works just fine now. So it'll come on when my headlight comes on, and then it'll be a little less noticeable during the day. Or it won't be noticeable during the day, but at night it'll be a little less noticeable with my bright headlights. Since I got HIDs, it'll hopefully distract from that, and hopefully I don't get any cops pulling me over for this. I will get you guys a night shot tonight, so stick around and you should see it popping up right about now. Alright guys, here's the final product. On camera is not as good because of the lights are kind of shining in on it. If I could maybe like kind of cover, I mean, it's a little darker in person. On the camera I can definitely tell it's a lot lighter. But this is the final thing. Comes on and off with my headlight. So every time I turn on my headlights, it comes on. I love the way it turned out, and then I just got out of work and my coworker loved it, so it definitely changes the way the look of the car, and I like it. If you guys have any questions or any problems installing it, just let me know. I'll do my best to help you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.